What's popping, y'all? It's your girl ez.a. Okay, and in this video, as you can see by the title, I'm going to be giving y'all my semester update. Okay, the real tea, the real spiel, all that good stuff. So if you're ready for this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with your homies. You already know the drill, and turn your post notifications so you never see time I post. So without further ado, we're gonna get right into this video. Okay, for starters, for anybody new to my channel, I'm a junior in college. I'm a business management and administration major with a minor in fashion merchandising. All right, so yeah, just putting that out there. So where to start? Well, this was my first semester. This was the first semester VCU was like, or this is the first semester that I was online, completely online. VCU did not close campus and send people home early like other universities, so I was on campus the whole entire time, okay? Up until like 4 days ago, all right? So basically this semester I took 18 credits. People make a big deal about 18 credits because it's a lot of credits supposedly, but wasn't a lot for me. I've always taken 6 classes since I was a freshman in college, so it's just that those 6 classes never amounted to 18 credits. It was always like 16 or 17, so that didn't faze me. This was also my first time having a job and going to school, like, period. I didn't have a job and go to school in high school, middle school, none of that. Not even before like freshman, sophomore year, I didn't do that. And that's because I didn't want to have a job and go to school, but I had a job and I had classes, 18 credits this semester. So let's take that into consideration, all right? So first things first, I was not as consistent on YouTube. If y'all have been following my channel for a minute now, you would know that I don't know why, I can't look at the camera when I talk. You would know that when I go back to school, I slow down on content. Usually I post 3 times a week, 4 times if we're lucky, all right? But when I go back to school, I tend to post like 2 videos. As a freshman, I had to make that transition, like, dang, I'm not posting. But this semester, like, I just was not posting. Before, in my head, it's always like, bro, every 2 days I gotta post a video, I gotta film, I gotta do whatever. But I did not have time to schedule a sit-down video. Sit-down videos take time. Because if I film the video and I don't like it, I'm gonna refilm it. So that can take up to like 3 hours plus, you feel me? And then sometimes I'll edit in the same day. But if I have other things going on in my schedule, and I have to leave by a certain time, I'm not about to start filming the video and then have to stop halfway through and go take care of something and come back. I'm not doing that. So I didn't do any sit down videos. Any video that I posted, it had to be a vlog, which is why y'all get the most vlogs when I'm at school. So I wasn't as consistent. I was posting like once a week. And that kind of hurt me because we're in quarantine. My channel is really starting to grow, but we gonna get back up there. Okay? Y'all, water is so good. So that's for starters. I was not as consistent. Like, this was the most I haven't been consistent since I've gone to college. But spring semester, we gonna sort that out. It's not gonna happen again. This semester, with the online classes, listen, I don't know about you, but some of these professors think because everything is online, you automatically have free time. Baby, that's not how it works. People are going to work. Bro, I totally missed my hand. People are going to work. They pay for school. People are taking care of their siblings, their parents, working 2 jobs, getting internships, getting their life together. Bro, I don't know. I can't talk. Like, girl, is you good? All right, tighten up. But yeah, students are going through all these things. Some people have lost family members due to COVID. Some people are like doing all this other stuff, and professors be forgetting that, because especially if they're asynchronous, there was 2 options. Some people had in-person classes, but all my classes got moved to online. And some of my classes, I took 6 classes. Some of them, I would say basically all of them minus 1 was asynchronous. 2 of my asynchronous courses, I had to meet with them once a week. But for the most part, everything was asynchronous except for one of my courses that I literally met at that time 3 times a week. And most of these teachers who are doing the asynchronous courses or whatever, They filmed these videos over the summer when we had to go online spring semester. So they filmed these videos already and they're just posting the videos. And I'm not sure if they have another job besides being a professor, but if you don't, they're just chilling. For real. If you don't got kids or nothing, they're just chilling. So they're just giving us all these videos, all this work. And it's like, sir, are you okay? Because I know you were in college at one point and you were tight. So don't do that. Don't do that, okay? I don't got that type of time. My one professor for business stat, loved her. Loved the class. But baby, the videos was too much. It was too much a week. It was like 3 different topics, 12 to 15 videos. And the way I do it, I'm not about to break up the videos and be like, okay, Monday, I'm going to watch one topic. Wednesday, I'm going to watch the second topic. And Friday, I'm going to watch the third topic. I'm not doing that. If I'm going to do the class, I'm going to get everything out the way for the class as far as lectures wise, and then focus on the homework at the end of the week. So for her class, those 12 to 15 videos, I will watch them in one sitting. So the good thing about me having this job that I had, if y'all didn't know, if y'all haven't seen it in my vlogs, make sure y'all subscribe to my channel and watch my college playlist. Okay, that's what it's there for. I took the time to make y'all a playlist so y'all can find it easier, okay? So tap into that. But if y'all didn't know, I work at the front desk of a freshman dorm. So because of Corona and everything, we're allowed to have our laptops, and they know like, oh, we're online, so we could do our homework at the desk. Even though we could do our homework before, but we weren't allowed to have laptops and stuff. And I don't like using their computers. I just like having my own stuff, you feel me? So because of that, I was able, while checking people in, I was able to listen to my lectures and do my work. And because I like working the early shift, like I would do 8 a.m. to noon, I'll be able to do so much work in that time that as soon as I get off work, it's like, bro, I basically did the whole week for all these classes already, and that's just Monday. So that one class that was giving me 12 to 15 videos, it would take me like 2 hours, give or take, to watch all those videos at work. So that really helped me because that helped me stay on top of my stuff. I wasn't trying to do any extra work outside of work, so I'll try to get the most done at work. So that's what I was doing. I had this other class, financial management. She did the same thing, like 14 videos, 9+ minutes. Who was watching that? Who's watching it? It's not me. It's not. And another thing that I had to adjust to is that, I don't know, it took me like 5 to 8 weeks. I think it was 5 weeks for me to adjust. Because you don't know these professors from nowhere, except for rate my professors or what your friends have taught you. And some of these professors are good professors. Like my financial management teacher, she's a good professor. That didn't translate to online. She was a terrible online teacher. So it's just like, okay, now I'm struggling. So with some of these professors, you don't know them from nowhere. So you don't know how they're going to do tests. You don't know how they're going to do quizzes. So if they give you an agenda saying like, oh, you need to read all these articles, you need to watch all these videos in this order, you need to do the homework after you watch this specific video and XYZ, you do all of that in the first few weeks. And then you start to realize like, oh, everything I read in that article is not even on the quiz and it's not on the test. So why am I wasting my time reading it? So it took me 5 weeks to figure out what classes I can nitpick in. So for my financial management, I stopped watching the lectures after week 8 because it got to a point where there was a week that I don't know what happened, but I was like, bro, I hate when teachers make assignments due before you have the class. Like she scheduled for us to have a Zoom every Thursday at 11 o'clock, but she had us take a quiz that was due Wednesday before the class, and then that Thursday she was going to teach us the material that we used for the quiz. Why am I turning in graded work before I actually learn how to do it? Does that make sense? I hate when teachers do that. So I low-key lost my train of thought. I'm not even gonna hold you. Okay, I remembered. Yeah, so I don't know what happened that week, but I don't know what was going on, but that quiz was due Wednesday, and I had not, watched the lectures. Because the way I do things, I prioritize certain classes. The classes that require the most work, I'm going to bust that out first. So that way, I'm not doing all this extra work. So I did not watch the lecture for that week. So I had to, get help on how to do the quiz and turn that in. And then I asked my one friend who was in the class, because we both don't know what we're doing, but she knows more of, how to solve the problems. And she told me she doesn't watch the lecture videos. That's where she messed up, because as soon as she said that, I was like, she's not watching the lecture videos, but she's understanding this more than me. I'm not watching it. After week 8, the semester was 15 weeks. After week 8, I stopped watching those lecture videos. I would take notes and everything, watch them long at those mad long videos, take the test, and the notes, like, where's the correlation? Like, where are these questions coming from? How are you going to give us examples in the class for the test, and on the test are problems that we didn't do in class, that weren't in the lecture, that are not in the homework? Please. Because I took notes on all the homework problems. I know how to do all the homework. I took notes on the lecture. I know how to do those problems. But the test is just like, sis, what are you doing? So as soon as she told me that, I stopped doing that, because I'm like, I'm not learning anything in the class when I go to the Zoom, and I'm not learning anything from the lecture, so why am I wasting my time? That saved me so much time. All I was doing in her class were the quizzes and the homework. Cool. Then in the beginning of the semester, it got to a point, because business statistics and that financial management homework were mad work. Those were the classes that gave me the most lecture videos to watch. And the homework, like, my business stat teacher, everything had to be handwritten. So the homework would be like 4 pages of handwritten problems that I had to answer, show the work, calculations, everything. So doing that, she will make the homework due on Monday at 7 p.m. She changed that like halfway through the semester, making it due at midnight. Thank the Lord, because why is it 7 p.m.? Such an odd time. But I'm glad it wasn't due at Sunday at midnight, because that's too much. And my financial management teacher made everything due on Monday the following week at midnight. I kid you not, I was doing that homework still on Monday. And it's not that I'm waiting last minute. I will start that homework Friday or Saturday, get to a problem that I can't do on the financial management homework, and I'll see my score like a 70. And I'm like, bro, I'm not turning it in at a 70. I have to get an A. So now I have to figure out how to solve the problems that I don't know how to solve. Going through Google and all this other stuff to help me solve it. I did that. One homework took me, I kid you not, the whole Monday. I did it all through the weekend. And I still had to take the whole Monday. 8 hours to finish that homework, bro. That's how hard the homework is. And I hate when the homework be having parts A, B, C, D, H, K. Like, stop doing that. Stop doing that. And then the business stat homework, it's just, the business stat homework was easy. It's just that she'll assign us web-assigned homework. 2 web-assigned homeworks that have, like, these problems. Gotta do all of that. Then she'll assign us a written homework. Then she'll assign us review problems. And it's just like, girl, you're not the only class I have. Like, whew, this semester was a lot of work. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. I know some other people, their professors were being petty, doing all this other stuff. And then we started using Canva. And if y'all don't know, like, Blackboard is usually the main thing that college use for, like, posting their assignments, submitting homework, and all that stuff. Now they want to transition to Canvas. I said Canva. They want to transition to Canvas. And Canvas, like, Canvas can see when you click out of the link or how much time you spend on each question. It's just like, y'all are doing all these things for students not to cheat. And it's just like, y'all are doing too much at this point. Like, online classes does not mean it's easier. Like, I know people are like, oh yeah, I'm about to finesse and I'm about to cheat. That was cool last semester because it was new, but now some of these professors are hip. Now, the question, if you Google it, you'll see that question on Quizlet, completely different numbers. And sometimes on Quizlet, people don't be telling you how they got the answer. They just put the answer, now you're out back. Or the questions, if you Google it, you can't even look them up. Not saying I did that. I mean, you could still finesse in some of these classes, but some of these professors be using lockdown browser, camera must be on, no slight movement, all this other stuff. And it's just like, y'all are doing too much at this point. Like, if you don't want me to pass your class, just say that. If you don't want me to get my degree, just say that. One of the good things that came out of this semester is that I hung out with my friends a lot. Now, me personally, I'm involved a lot on campus. I'm in mad clubs, I have mad meetings, and I take a lot of classes and all that stuff. So, I usually only hang out with my friends on the weekends, if that. But this semester, I was hanging out with them all throughout the week, like the most I've ever hung out with my friends at all in my life. So that was one of the good things that came out from having the online classes, because I was just able to hang out with my friends. Like, I was in my room a lot, like, dead serious. Like, there was no reason for me to step outside the crib. if I'm not getting food. There was dead no reason for me to step out because I'm not going to class, which I kind of hated because I like getting dressed nice. Like, what's the point of buying clothes and shoes and having your hair done and looking good if nobody's going to see you? Like, next thing you know, you popping out just to go to the grocery store. Like, why? Why? So yeah, I've been involved in a lot of clubs and all that stuff. So even with everything being online, I was still going to all my club meetings, and that would just be a hassle. Like, my Monday would be packed, have work, I have to do my student ambassador Q&A session, I have to do my APB meeting, then I have another meeting, and it's just like, the day is long, babes. The day is long. So, and this semester, I was also this was my first time being the president of a club. And then this semester, I became president because I just knew, like, that was going to happen. And I had all this plans for this club and everything, for the basketball club and everything like that. I was like, okay, we're going to go to new schools. It's going to be real strict and everything because it's been real lenient, and I don't like that. Like, I want people to have respect for people and for it to feel, like, real competitive and everything. So I had plans. I was going to get this gear because they haven't gotten this gear since I've been there, but they had gear the year before. Like, make it make sense. So I had all these plans. I was about to really turn this organization around. And then now that everything's online, we didn't even have the club. Like, I made the decision, like, we're not practicing because all these rules that they were trying to be like, oh, y'all can't touch the same ball. How y'all gonna play basketball and, like, what? Does that even make sense? They were like, oh yeah, you can't do scrimmages, you can't. Basically, only thing we could do was conditioning, and I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not going to make people come to the gym to condition. If you want to be fit and go to the gym, you could do that on your own time. I'm not about to be in charge of your health like that. Like, no. So that irritated me because I was like, bro, I can't even make this club the way that I wanted, because next semester, I'm pretty sure, I already said, like, we're not having practices. So if we don't have it by next fall, it's just like, dang. Okay, so if I graduate, there's nobody to take it over because most of the people on the team are juniors and seniors. So I can't, like, pass it down to no freshman or sophomore because maybe they might not even know about the club, or, like, they were never there to experience it. So I can't even teach them, like, oh, this is how you do it. It's going to be like, the club will be, like, it won't be a club unless some freshman comes down in the next 2 or 3 years and was like, oh yeah, let me make a basketball club, even though we already have one. You feel me? There's that. So I was irritated about that. I was so excited. I was planning everything. I was like, this is going to be nice. Like, but we moved. Hopefully senior year I can do something with. Next thing. Oh, so yeah, I mentioned my minor earlier in the video. Low-key, this video is all over the place, but I didn't want it to be too long. But yeah, I told y'all I added a fashion merchandising minor. I changed it to fashion merchandising because I didn't want to do anything business related. Like, I wanted to, like, tap into a different style. Like, my business classes are boring. I don't really like them. It's kind of weird because it's like, I know what I want to do. Like, I want to be a CEO. I want to have my own business. I want to be my own boss and everything like that. But these classes are just not it. They're not teaching me anything for that. And in order to be a CEO, you need to have your master's. So it's like, I'm stuck in this major. I can't change. I could change it to something else, but it's just like, what's the point in doing that? So I added a fashion merchandising minor, got into the program. Then I found out that I can graduate early. Your girl can graduate class of 2021 fall. So 2 semesters away. Next August could be my last semester. We don't know. That all depends on this coming summer, because I've been trying to get an internship, trying and failing, but that's okay. Whatever God has for me, it will be for me. We won't keep trying next semester. But there's 2 classes that I can take because I have to take them for my minor. And it also comes with an internship in New York. So if COVID doesn't mess up this summer again, I'll be able to take those 2 classes along with the internship in the summer. And by taking those 2 classes, I can automatically graduate early because I only have like 5 actual business classes to take. But because in order to get a bachelor's degree, you have to take at least 120 credits. That's why I can't graduate early. But with me adding my minor, that gives me extra credits. So I'll just have to take 6 classes next fall in order to graduate early. So I might decide to do that. I don't really know if I want to graduate early or anything like that, but it will save me some coins, so I might just do that. Another thing, the last thing is that I wasn't able to focus on my business and other endeavors like I wanted to. Like, it was strictly just school. My mind was always on school. And you know when you're stressed out and everything like that, I know what it feels like for me to be stressed out. But I wasn't stressed out during the semester. It was just the fact that something was always on my mind. Like, I was always thinking about school. Like, it was stressing me out, but like I didn't feel physically stressed like how I normally feel stressed when I have like a test or I have a lot to do or something like that. That's not what I was feeling. It was like a feeling of like, you know, when someone's looking at you and you can feel that they're looking at you type thing. I guess it's kind of like that. And that's what I was feeling. I couldn't even do my business like I wanted. But yeah, that's basically how my semester went. We're going to see how next semester is. I guess I touched on everything I really wanted to say, basically. But that's the tea. Stay tuned for more videos. I'm back at the crib now, so I'm going to try to like post 3 times. I'm going to try. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Girl, I look good. Share this video with your homies, okay? Okay? And turn your post notifications so you know every single time I post. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Be easy, gang.
I know you ain't hard to man. I'm ballin' on the pussy nigga like you want a man. I'm drowning all inside the pussy like I never swam. Hey, fuck your IG, I put something on your sonogram.